the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
What up, y'all? In this episode, I'm going to show y'all how I tear down this LS motor that I just purchased. So sit back, chill, and enjoy it. The bolt I'm going to use to secure it to my engine stand, these I believe 3.5 inches long. It's a 3/8 by 16. Took my flywheel bolts out. Took the flywheel off before I put it on the engine stand. Just makes sense. Don't forget to bag and tag all your hardware. Save you a lot of time and trouble in the long run. Next step, remove your rear main cover and all of your oil pan bolts. Took a nut that had a washer made on the back of it. Used my 3-jaw gear puller to pull this balancer off. Then I removed the windage tray and the oil pickup tube. Alright, I removed my oil pump. Then I used a 2-jaw gear puller. And I was able to pull the sprocket off. And then I needed to remove the retaining plate for the camshaft. Alright, I took all but 2 of the rods and pistons out. Wasn't no sense in y'all watching me take one off of each section of the crank, so I took that sprocket, got it on. It's just pressed on by hand. Now I use that to spin the crank so I can get it up where the rod bolts are easier to get to. Once you spin them up, you can take your caps off, and then you'll just push the pistons out. Alright, since I got all my rods off the crank, time to take the crank out. So I break those studs on the outside, bolts on the inside, and then those small bolts on the side of the block. Alright, I used my crowbar that's got that punch in. I just used that to push my lifters out. As you can see, I'm getting ready to take my oil pressure sensor out, and I've already removed the cam sensor. Alright, y'all, what up? As you can see, got the block stripped all the way down. I narrated the disassembly because I was watching some stuff on YouTube and listening to some stuff on YouTube, and I didn't want to get copyrighted, so that's why I did that. Anywho, pistons and rods, crank, buying new core packs, probably buy new valve covers. I will reuse that lifter plate, buying new trays. Cam over there by the heads. They 317 heads, good heads, but I ain't using them for this application. Got all my bolts bagged and tagged. I'm buying new head bolts, of course, new crank bolt. Some of the other bolts I reuse, so you know you can reuse some, but some of them you just don't want to reuse because they torque the yield bolts and they stretched, and you won't be able to get that same torque back. But yeah, that's the plan. Next episode, I'll go into a little more detail around the parts, the machine work that's going to be involved, so stay tuned.